All right, folks, we're back. The garlic is caramelized a little bit. At this point, I'm going to add in my basil. And I had mentioned we're going to make this spicy with some arbol chilies. Rather than using the fresh one, I'm going to use ones that I grew in my yard and dehydrated and put through the mill. It's just a little easier to control how much I've got going in there. Now, before this goes any further, we're going to go in. I mentioned we're supposed to reserve that juice, that brine, because you're going to use that as the base for your sauce. All right. At this point, I'm also going to add in the peppers. Now, we're going to let this go for probably, well, we're going to bring it up to a simmer. Then we're going to let it simmer for about 3 or 4 minutes before we hit it with a little bit of stock. So we're going to pause things here and I'll see you in a couple of minutes. All right, it's been about 4 minutes or so. Reduced down to where I'd like it to be. So I'm going to hit it with chicken stock. And that's probably about enough. I'm not going to use this whole quart. And we're going to get our pork chops back in there, and they're basically, we're going to bring this up to a simmer, and we're going to let them go, I would say probably half hour, 45 minutes on a low simmer. That's all good juice right there. Started sneezing because I snorted some of that, some of those hot peppers. Went up my nose. All right, so we're just going to cover this, and I'm going to move it over to the lower burner. Once that comes up to a simmer, like I said, I'm going to let it go for about a half hour, 45 minutes. In the meantime, we're going to have to cut to another one, and I'm going to show you how we do the potatoes. Be back in a minute, folks.